Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode number 84 of Trophy Hunting. I'm Stig, your bad driver for the evening, because we're going to play some cricket. This wasn't the idea for this evening's stream, as I was planning to do some Fall Guys, but we couldn't manage to get into a service then. Let's try this instead. Everyone's been keeping good. Let's get on with the game.
O'Donnell ready to start from the media centre end.
David Gower. It's going to be commentary. At least for this moment.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Cheers, Gower. Oh, didn't reach the fence. Do the socials again.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Almost reached
No
the fence.
point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yep. Very good shot there.
Leg side this time. And a couple. Scored a few games into my first class career here in New Zealand, playing for the Firebirds. We are captain of our club side, and this is game 4, I think. 5 of our first class career.
Gone. Good work catching that one. Great catch. What a catch that was.
Never mind. Caught driving outside off stump, and there we have it.
Batsmen caught out for 123. The Wellington Firebirds are now on.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and settle in.
Wellington Firebirds is our team. Good number of key internationals. In fact, we're just taking over as captain.
Eddie, the left armour, is the new bowler from the southern end.
I'm not Eddie. Settle in with some left arm spin.
Times that shot to perfection. Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders.
Just going to settle into
Dug that out well.
line and length here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And Mitchell now joining Gower. Cut box.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Thin edge.
Nicked it away. Right, goalie.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over, 4 off it. The Kings are 19 for none.
It's me Kings.
Quick onto
On my
that in the
second over.
infield.
Still, it's captain that can move my field.
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
Let's do that. Smith into the circle. Sure, we need deep extra cover. It's a bit wider. Oh, well. Let's get Conway in. Second. Well,
Some
third
adjustments to the field.
Maybe move that fielder a little straighter as well. Who is he? Jimenez. Moved deep mid on.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
Shouldn't be a ring, it's 4 days. Get off, pal.
5 runs added there. The Kings are 28 for none. Eddie ready to start from the southern end. Immaculate timing there.
This
Away
is a
to the fence for
masterclass
4.
of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Oh, putting me away.
Will need a direct hit. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning.
Sean, let's play each other. Yeah, we could do.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Give me a moment. Do need to do the online part of this game.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Kings are 42 for none.
What is your username, Sean?
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say?
Never out. It's worth it just to take a mound there.
Edged. What a delivery.
Worried it doesn't get what it should have got.
End of the over, the batter's
Sweet, it's
pinned
one.
down at the moment.
Let's take yourselves off, go and have a rest.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the southern end.
Let's get him on. Oh, it's a ball again. Never mind.
They'll be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in.
No, we're going to play the shots from ball one, David.
Wow, that missed a lot.
If we get down the right line, that is.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Cheers, Athos. Straight out
5
the
runs
middle.
added in that over.
Fellow left arm bat, left arm spinner, Ravindra. Placing attacking, I'll probably have to be fair.
Opened the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
That's 6 online games required for the
Getting
final.
nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Not so happy with that shot though. That's awful.
Got that
better
away
then.
nicely.
That is a difficult shot to play. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Beautiful straight drive.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Eddie with a lovely shot. Overpitched, and that could be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again.
Very happy with boundaries, Gower.
Times that shot to perfection.
Well,
Gotta
that
get
was
there
a
as
poor
well.
ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings.
I'm going to put some shots.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of a high-scoring over. Some lovely shot making on display. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Really going to find mid-wicket with a classic cover drive, am I, David?
A lovely short ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one in this over.
Day.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Take a one-day single with that.
McKenna has been going well here. Comes back on from the media centre end.
Speaking of cricket, Australia 286 all out against the West Indies. Third session of the opening day in that game.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and four. Maybe a bit lucky not to find a fielder. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Two shots, well, three shots I have. Beaming cover drive, one through square leg, or just behind square leg. And one down the ground.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a lot else to my game, if we're honest.
Oh,
No
there
ball.
you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. Another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is.
We've all been there when nothing seems to be going right. All you can do is get your head down and remember your basic skills.
This is poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
No ball in a row.
It's really all going horribly wrong for them. In a situation like this, the captain has to step in and help get the focus back. Through the gap, great shot.
Nothing.
Just wasteful. Any chance of a legal delivery?
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come.
Well, will we finish this over by the end of the stream?
This is proving to be a disaster of an over. It really can't end soon enough. Maybe then a little bit of time fielding in the deep. This is the time as a bowler where you need to put those last few deliveries behind you and focus on the basics. Shot, real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
Well, that was just textbook, and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Just finish the over.
Got that away nicely.
It's
What a
another
great
no ball.
shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
And it's going to be absolutely knackered come the end of this over.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
We finished it.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
That allowed me to add to my score there. Quite nice. And up to 44 now.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
No,
Picked that ball
48.
with a lovely shot off the front foot.
That's one of the Aussies.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Very good shot there.
Eddie got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot. A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Of course.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
I want a repeat of it.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that, though.
Don't always time them and send them to the fence. I've realised I'm captain. We got just over 4 sessions.
End of a very good over for the batters.
244 for 5.
Not very many shots selection there. I suppose there doesn't need to be. Keep going to the fence.
Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
5 runs added in that over.
Another Kiwi Test player we're going to play against now with Todd Astle to bowl. He's off spin.
Doesn't beat the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Astle shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now.
Not a good follow-up from me.
End of the over. The Firebirds are 254.
For 5. Smith plays that maiden at the other end.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Not risky with the fielder being pretty much off the strip. But
Through the gap, great shot.
back to the on drive, which served us well off the start of the over.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away. Timing on
How many did we want to skip?
that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Don't really need to play at it when it's down there, do I, Ath? Let's be fair.
Oh my word, that's huge. Absolutely out the middle of the bat. A monster of a shot.
We'll play at that
It's a
one.
brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
There's the option of going down the ground if ball's there again.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Henry coming back.
See, scoring shot down the ground.
Gone. Great catch.
Won't take a single.
What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now.
No, we won't, because we're declaring.
6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
270 for 6.
Needs us to defend.
We're only on day 3 and the final innings is nearly set to begin.
Just over 450.
Eddie, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the southern end.
Let's go, Eddie. If these combines were related to our Devon. Might be, you know.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
That's long off. Sorry, long on. Oh, I thought the first time. Right hander. Come on, Steve. Take this one. Effort ball.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
It's a 4-day game, there's no ring. Bounce.
Outside edge, doesn't carry. 3 runs added in that over. The Kings are 31. Eddie, ready to start from the southern end.
Pull a Dewsbury this time. Standard.
Well balanced and a flick of the wrists. Fine leg, has some work to do here to cut it off.
Oh,
This
the
is a
stumps on the run
masterclass of
for
batting.
4.
Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Regular delivery. Standard. Regular, I mean arm ball.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
Off break. Some flight.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Standard arm ball is that stock delivery. Just outside off for both batsmen.
Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over, 5 off it. The Kings are 39 for 1.
Smith on at the other end. That's no rest after those 7.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
It's not extra cover, is it? So I'm reinventing any fielding positions here.
Swept away, but finds the fielder.
It's one you're giving me, game. Bounce this time.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Let's go for an effort ball.
Well, don't even bother running.
Nearly got through, just about hit it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Eddie coming into the attack from the media centre end.
No, he isn't. Logan Van Beek have a ball.
Logan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some. Eddie, left armour is coming on to bowl from the media centre end.
So the ball over the wicket.
Immaculate timing there.
Probably not the field to bowl over the wicket, if I'm honest.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
from top spin standard. Who's breaking this partnership? Very realistic how to die for that. Off break, effort.
A direct hit and it's gone. Quick arm in, that was a missed opportunity there. Need to take those moments by the scruff of the neck.
He started dragging me towards the ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Need to do a job for the skipper here.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
Really not. I'm spewing runs everywhere. Could do with taking a wicket. Let's pitch it a bit shorter. See what we can do with that. Bounce this time.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Effort ball.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Trying to form some dot balls so we can have bowler at the other end taking the wickets.
Dot ball to finish off, and it's a maiden.
Drinks are cold as Hutchinson will get through to a half century.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Through the gap, great shot.
Alleviates some of the pressure. Why has my guy not caught it? He scored by Corey Flood.
They picked the gap. Perfect timing.
And that brings up the 100-run partnership for these two.
Definitely need to break this at some point. Close.
Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it
Try
off
again some
nicely.
point soon, rather.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading. Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Just sticking another fielder in. That is the question. Silly point will move Finn Allen to mid-wicket. Short fine leg can go to backwards square leg.
A few moves made in the field.
Hopefully that'll work a little bit.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 8 runs added in that over.
Problem is, at the minute, I don't look capable of taking a wicket.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that, though.
Let's dry up the runs if I'm not going to take wickets.
Misses everything.
Get your inside edge there, pal.
Just glanced off the pads. No one stopping that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screw.
You're right to say that, David, if they weren't scoring boundaries most overs.
Smith. The...
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win. But in the end, a deserved win, I would say.
That's been a most memorable match. It really could have gone either way. It was just brilliant play to win at
74
death.
for Meln in the
I
second
hope you've
innings.
enjoyed the coverage. Thank you for playing, and see you next time.
57 in the first. Gives him the man of the match. That is average performance. Of a test batting average above 50 career mode after playing 5 test matches. That wasn't a test match. But never mind, game. Right now play 5 first. I haven't now played 6, right? Yeah. Just to prove that I've not played any international cricket. Certainly not going to complain that it's gone off in my favour though. Stats. It's all right figures. Have some fatigue management. Brooklyn have won. Wellington chap. So I'm gonna pick the power team again. Conway and Bundle at the top, Finn Ravinder and me. Smith of Van Beek. Middle order. Milne, Nielsen and Atkinson. Then we have pace bowlers. We got 5 pace bowlers and then a couple of spinners in with Indra and myself. It's the Northern Brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You joined us for this match between the Wellington Firebirds and Northern Brave. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And it's very powdery on the surface. The bowlers will be hoping there's plenty of movement to be had. So I don't think whoever wins the toss will be asking to bat. Well, the good news is we should start the match on time. The bad news is, looking at those clouds, we might not see a lot of cricket.
Here I am, throwing the coin in the air.
A surprising decision to take the field. Conditions feel like there won't be a lot on offer for the bowlers. The openers will want to capitalise on what seems like a risky call.
Welcome to this match between the Wellington Firebirds and the fielding side. Please welcome the players and umpires as they take to the field.
So Gareth's told us that it's a good idea to bowl, and then Arthur's told us after they've decided to bowl, it's a bad decision to bowl.
New batter coming out, but will be starting at the non-striker's end.
It's fine with me.
A big opportunity here. They've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already.
Nope. None whatsoever.
No. Terrible shot. End of the over and another... Where? Back on now.
Spinner on.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Reed, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Times that shot to perfection.
Nothing
how
really
happy he
wrong
is
with
with
that
that.
ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Take another one as well.
Very good shot there.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe four.
A little leg side, and that's just been thrashed through the onside.
Slightly straighter than I wanted, but
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
take a single off the final ball as well.
End of the over, some good power hitting there. Kugelane back into the attack.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Keep the line, another one.
On to the front
Prevented
foot,
the
super
Kiwis at
shot,
Test
should
level.
be four.
It was timed well for four. Gee, that was a good shot.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings.
The ideal timing at all. Poor timing. That's
Through the
ideal
gap,
timing.
great shot.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground, over the boundary.
Wait, bowling!
Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg. End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. The Firebirds are 100.
25 for 5 now as Smith has joined me in the middle. Tom Blundell getting out.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Got to the British are trying
5
to
runs
take Ware
added
on
in
here,
that
but
over. The Firebirds are 100. Ware ready to start from the members' end. Immaculate timing there.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
not sure of the
Quick onto
bowler
that in the
left
infield.
side of me. Too honest there.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I don't think anyone will get to it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back there into the crowd.
That's the
All the
problem if
way,
he
got
bowls the
it
full
right out of
toss.
the middle. Might look to go big again here.
Nope.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Well,
Wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
stupidity of the batsman.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left.
Not a lot left. At least the brain power of the skipper there.
Eddie, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the hospital end. Nielsen, the
No, he isn't. Not yet.
Eddie coming into the attack from the hospital end.
That's a stupid shot from me.
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
You just can't hit
That's
it
gone
any
to the
better
fence,
than
David.
that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
No wonder I don't
Threaded
listen
it
to the
through
commentary normally.
brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Catch.
Well batted, 4 runs off the over. Northern Brave are 105 for 1. The end of the session. We've seen some great cricket so far. See you soon. I'm off for a cucumber sandwich.
4 or 3 over of spin from me there.
Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
It is not going with the spinner.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Conda Grundome. Former Lancashire all-rounder.
Dug that out well.
Not great for us. Hopefully he won't be great on the game either.
Picks the gap perfectly.
I realise I'm just asking for him to nail me out of the attack.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Over. Northern Brave are 166 for 3.
I'm going to continue this time though. Quite nice to get some wickets.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
That is a difficult shot to play. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg.
Left alone and easily through to the
Ball with
keeper.
that one. Go for Dewsbury.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. Northern Brave are 171 for 3.
Grand home out. Cruz is still there. 89. Off break with some bounce.
Times that shot to perfection.
It's off on the fence and load the single. Benedict Poole. Number 6.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, top spinner with some bounce.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, 1 off. Northern Brave are 179 for 4. Atkinson coming.
Problem is the spinner, I'm not taking wickets.
Eddie coming back into the attack, has done well so far. The right arm medium ball.
Stop giving me the ball.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Spinner will not be bowling.
Atkinson.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Do you want to bowl against the tail? Not particularly. I think we're taking some wickets. Deficit of almost 100. Just some mugs shot earlier on.
Edged it. Peach of a ball. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Dug that out well. That's out. Caught.
There we go. Finally a
Super
wicket.
catch.
The line goes. Caught slip. Highly realistic
Well,
catch.
fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Fisher is the new batsman at number 10.
It's been Matt Fisher. It's the new bat.
Eddie with a wicket maiden could shift momentum here for his team.
Ball Hayes now. To the tail.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Straight to the fielder.
Let's see if Hayes wanted to have a go at it. Did not. An effort ball.
Straight drive, mid-off. We'll cut that one off.
Second
Maiden
straight
over,
maiden.
well bowled.
Now on 344 for 8.
End of the over, and the umpire signals for tea. We've just witnessed what can... Eddie, ready to start from the hospital end. Atkinson.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
The right arm is coming.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Dharma is not coming into the attack at this moment.
Neil.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Confidence of our lads very much down. You know what? Screw it. I'll have a go at 9 and 11.
Bowler and slip cordon, very confident.
Straight into the ground, but might as well appeal. Yeah, let me have a go at the number 11. Spinner on spinner violence.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
Well,
Good aggressive running, turned 2 into 3, putting pressure back onto the fielders.
I placed myself by the stumps, but the game decided it wasn't going to stop the ball.
It's a very strong appeal here.
Yeah, and it's not out either.
The right on pace.
Or does anyone want to take the wicket?
Atkinson.
Bring on Ravindra.
Change of bowling. The finger spinner is
Yes,
coming
we
onto
know.
Ravindra, left arm. Oh,
There we go. So what we needed is Ravindra to come on. That's a much better
they'll be looking to play in what we
platform
call
for
the
me
V
to
early
come
on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in.
Nope,
Does
we're going to pipe
very
and
well
ball
to
one.
quickly
Gower.
get across to this one.
Effectively 88 for 4.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of the over, 7 off it. The Firebirds are 286 for 4. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
3-2. In about.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Right this time then.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Probably should have got my bat out the way of it though.
Wow, that missed the lot. Accurate bowling, just the one off. De Grandhomme. The right armour is coming into the attack from the hospital end.
Yeah, I realised that the Grandhomme's actually going to get my wicket now. I've said what I said.
Misses everything.
What a great start to this innings from me. Evening Pulsey. Hitting the ball is overrated, mate.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hope you well. Let's to go with this whole no balls in the last game that we had. Good stuff.
Immaculate timing there.
That's better. I'm going to run to the fence, but we will get 3.
Well, they'll get back for 3. Well done. But on a ground this size, you have to ask. This bowler
criticise me for
knows how
not
to
getting
give the
4
ball
though.
an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball towards the boundary.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Reed, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good shot, a beauty.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Like that, we're pretty much back up to a run a ball.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Precision rather than attacking like most of my shots are.
Very good shot there.
What a lovely shot. Really good
Milk the
timing.
spinner.
Race to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Picks the gap perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery.
I saw you
No chance
managed
for
to
the
fix the
fielders.
wheel earlier. Is that right?
Lovely
you had
sound
real
off the
issues.
bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
China
That was
last
a brilliant
night.
boundary. Really well timed. And now starting to score quickly.
End of the over.
Actually unable to start the race.
Where? Ready to start from the members' end. Tactical move, perhaps, bringing on the spinner with the new ball.
Certainly seems an odd choice. The spinners were getting some purchase and making it difficult. Obviously time to change tactics.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball
Let's get
goes
the
straight
spinner
over the
sent.
bowler. 6 more.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
So Pulsey stuck a pound coin and 50p coin wedged under the power cord. You know about that scene, it would have been better.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries and 2 balls.
It's troubleshooting, I'd imagine, for a wheel. Can't see them putting that in the instruction manual. Whatever the online equivalent is these days.
Incredible shot, straight through the covers. 4 runs.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come.
Ow. Cushion test for my guy. She's stubbornly confident he wasn't loose cable. Well, still got a temp solution.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Carry on too early when it's just late time in Cower. Come on.
Bat speed to pick up 4.
So I think just the pin. Power pole's gotten tired.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Probably could have got 1 for that as well, but it's fine.
Lovely shot, straight into the ground and through extra cover for 4 more.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
And as you'll see,
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there.
the wagon wheel comes up at the end of the over. We don't have too many shots.
Power and precision in that shot.
That is one of them.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Just offering floaty half volleys. Back of the length, ones we can attack.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
All over the park. There's 4 shots that haven't gone through the covers.
The right armour is coming in.
Very batting all round his career. And that's 3rd or 4th game as captain of the Firebirds of Wellington, New Zealand. I'm trying to get into their test squad. As we can. Was a second. 15 to 27 trophies on this version of the game. I've already knocked it off on PS5. So it's score a boundary by edging the ball. On the 5 version I did that by having the guy at the other end knock it off. We need to play 6 online. Need to win an official tournament in competition mode. I suppose I could have done in this slot, but never mind. Complete a test in tour mode. Get the opposition captain out for a duck in both innings of a test match in Ashes mode. Partnership reach 250 in Ashes mode without simming. Win an Ashes series in Ashes mode without simming. Bowl 500 overs across game modes, which we're well on our way to. Win the toss 25 times by selecting tails. Get selected in the IPL in career mode, which I'm advancing towards. and play a match in every official competition in competition mode. Done a number of. I think 3 or 4 of the 11 that we'd require.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Been on time trial with a higher than previous FFB strength and immediately went faster. That's not really what the guys want to read.
Left
You
alone
see that?
and
And
easily
then faster
through to the
again.
keeper.
Close to a 127 at Suzuka, top 3 globally. Top 3% rather, globally. Top 3 would be some going.
Quick onto that in the infield.
You've made a fix. Temp fix to your wheel. Make sure it works again and you're going quicker. It's quite ominous for the rest of the SRL.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
How are you normally around Suzuki? Just out of interest. You've had a race in the SRL around there already. Albeit on the last version
Across
of the
the
game.
stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be 4.
It's not cut off and it'll only be 2. You were dominating, then binned
End
it.
of the over, 2 runs added.
Yeah,
The
pretty much
Firebirds
advised not to
are
bin it.
300. The right arm medium bowler is coming
Not
on to
score very
bowl
many
from
points
the
to do
members'
that.
end.
Fisher into bowl.
Doesn't beat the infield.
More consistent in this year's game, so pretty confident it'll go well. Need to give it, you lost 25 points to Hag yesterday. You'll be fine. Sure you'll make those up at some point. Probably starting this Sunday at Suzuki. Streaming that on Twitch from about 9:15 at the latest. Probably near 9 o'clock these days. If you're watching us on the YouTube delay, that's where you can find the
Couldn't get
SRL
it
Racing
through the
Live
field.
every Sunday and Wednesday until mid-September. Well, there are 2 that I'm going to be missing thanks to cricket.
Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the
Silverstone
infield,
back, I
maybe
think it
4.
is.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Shame because Baku's usually an absolute cluster.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Over. The Firebirds are
Everyone with a Hag
362
really
for
missed
4.
the race. This is true. So you're missing Hungary in August, so like give up 25 there. Tony back on Sunday won't help him. Yeah, but Tony will start taking points off Hags as well, which could go in your favour in that regard.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Risky
End
shot.
of the over, just the one off it.
I
Good
think it's
shot,
Tony
a
and Hags are
beauty.
more likely to battle than Tony and you are, I think. If it goes 1-on-1, you're not in a 3-way battle.
Collects that one simple as you like. Inside
Still a
the
fielder
ring.
there. Gonna do the central thing if I get that again. Quite getting that ball again. Trying to just whip it through square, but left me.
2 runs coming from the over.
Yeah, the idea was going to be a big
Firebirds
booming
are
drive.
375 for 4.
Yes, the mega quality super important.
De Grandhomme has been going well here. Comes back on from the hospital end. Good work there on the boundary.
There's only one DRS zone. It goes well down the main straight, so up close in the Kessler triangle. Be able to do anything there. The exit of
Picks
Kessler
the gap
triangle, that is.
perfectly.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Try for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
I can't imagine it's going to be too much.
Huge appeal from in front and behind.
Chill out, fish, lad. That in a sec.
Lovely cover drive,
One
but
DRS
straight to
zone
extra
into
cover.
corner, it's tough to make a move on. This is true. Easiest to get right if you're just on your own, never mind trying to make an overtake. But not to mere mortals anyway.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching, look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Drives it into the covers. Looks like that's going all the way.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Alright, playing shots at times and then other
Really
times
playing all their shots.
it's utter garbage. Owen Smith.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, could be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Some more of that.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Eddie with a lovely shot. Overpitched
The
and
other
that
side of
could
the
be
same
4.
fielder.
Textbook perfect.
Also
a
pick up
lovely
4.
drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move.
If 200 will be important. I love it.
Straight to the fielder. 9 runs added in that over. The Firebirds are 401. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Is someone that follows cricket closely, Pulsey, or not at all?
A direct hit and it's gone.
No, it's back in. Not really. Just doing secondary still, but not a big fan. That's fair enough. Also played in secondary school. Didn't play for a number of years. Then was a sports coach for a
End
while,
of the
so we
over,
played
one
a
off.
little bit
The
with the kids.
Firebirds are 402 for
Part of
5.
our multi-sport sessions.
Cougar Lane ready at the top of their mark. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end.
Been going lengths for about 10 years now.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Check the cricket channel. Maybe put it on for a couple of days ago. Bit background noise. Well, that's it. I think with Test match cricket,
Just need to
general
keep it
is
simple, line and length. Around about
a
that
lot
off
of
stump will force a
lot of the
mistake.
game is just a lot of nothing where
Punch down the
a
ground,
defensive
mid-off
shot will
and
happen
mid-on in
or
pursuit.
the ball gets left to the keeper. And every so often, a lot of excitement comes all at once.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
What's a
That's the
taller
end of
version
the
of duck
over,
at
and
this?
nicely
Shot a
bowled.
ball. Do you reckon of this Test match at Edgbaston?
Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. End of the over, 4 off it. The Firebirds are 414 for 5. Fantastic shot, leant in and punched the ball through the leg side. The fielders won't stop that one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
Potentially one shot from bringing up the century.
They've
There
picked
it
the
is.
gap. Perfect timing.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Lovely bit of batting. 100 comes up, and it really has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance.
Reed, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
2-7.
Nice, nice. Leaned into it, wide of cover, and that will give him a bit of confidence, and maybe 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the field.
Do I start playing shots in the air now? Probably not sensible to if we do. So shots has gone out.
Classic cover drive, but finds the
Me
fielder
and
at
the
cover.
SRL there. And some night bots away, a couple of posts. I'm going to look to start to put anyone who's streaming's details on the SRL Blue Sky there. So that if, say, you're doing iRacing as well, get that promoted. Might get extra views, might not, but we'll see what happens. Promote Nick streams, the 5 or 6. Also stream the SRL each race.
Where? The spinner coming into the attack.
We're trying it, I think.
Track. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
A sensible thing after hitting the 6, get back and strike. Well, get Smith back on strike rather.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Need to dig out the one from Durham Lanks earlier in the last season, where it ended up through the windscreen, back windscreen of car of the car park.
Really well, great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Problem with parking too close to the field, I suppose.
Nicely played, perfect timing.
What a lovely shot, really good timing, race to the boundary.
They're all onto the batsman's stumps and they'll be on the crease, be out. No.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a
If
bowler,
I do
you've
it
always got to
and
make
the
them play
bowler
on
was to
your
get
terms.
something on it and they were out the ground, that would be out. That doesn't happen on game.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
It's very funny to watch someone backing up and getting run out. Because
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Towards the stumps and the bowler's got a little
Smashed all over the
fingertip
park.
on
I
it.
wonder if the captain will stick with them. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Cut off in the deep. Make for 2 then. Single this time.
Fisher into the attack now from the members' end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Oh, the spinner then. Completely ruined his figures. But Fish is going to have 100 up against his name.
Solid shots going
After
for
that,
4.
delivery. I was about to
You
say.
can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your
Seemed
opponent
enough.
is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. He hit that one hard. No
And
need
again.
to run. Lovely compact form there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot.
It's not a replay.
No chance at all for the fielders.
Beautifully struck.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes, give them easy runs away.
Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width and punished.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Get wrecked, Fisher.
Glanced away, but finds short fine leg.
Yes, some of the com on this. A little strange the way they put it together. I'd hope I'm nice and settled at this point. Might have got second. I'm probably running myself out. The singles a little bit. Just an easy single on offer. Get to play with Fisher again.
That's out, caught. In the air and cover, takes an easy catch.
That's lazy, just not looking at where the field
Really
is.
getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out. Eddie, the left armour, is the new bowler from the members' end.
Way defending. Nearly 400. Not bad. Well, let's have a ball. Useful runs by the tail there as well.
Dug that out well.
Got nearly 600 in the end. Let's have a look. Yeah, 588. Smith and Van Beek, both in the 40s. What, 28 from the bottom 3 as well. What's Wides and Nobles helping us along the way.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
It's alright, a few times I've played shots where I've just played it behind
Quick onto
square,
that
leg
in the
side,
infield.
straight to a fielder. Quite similar to that drive. Occasionally you need to check where the fielders are.
Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
Open with the maiden.
End of the over, and the umpire signals for tea. The Firebirds with a very good session.
Just realised
Eddie, ready to start from the members' end.
got a session to take 7 wickets here.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Probably
Didn't like the look
would have
of
been
that
better
one
if
and just
hadn't
ignored it.
taken much time scoring those runs.
Picks the gap perfectly.
2. Placement.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of the over, 2 runs added. Northern Brave are 65 for 3.
We're taking a few wickets. So this holding it end up. So not going to win us the game.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Problem is we're quite low rated still.
That's the over. Northern Brave are...
We could do some skills. Bowling really is where we're being let down a little bit.
Straight to the fielder.
Getting a lot of doubles. Help in that regard.
Now then, massive shout.
Optimistic shout.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Very good shot there. End of the over, 4 off it. Northern Brave are 82 for 3.
Oops, having none of it. I suppose I could have had a look to see how close it was, but too late now.
Big shout from the bowler.
Let's review. Which one is it? Big eye. This is what I should have done with the previous one. Pulling the right sort of line to get it.
Dug that
so
out
I know
well.
the stumps.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Eddie kept it tight.
Second maiden of the innings. 6th over on the bounce.
Bowled. Played all round that one.
Got him. Just wondering what they were going. Oh,
An
well
innings
done.
that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little.
Off you
Pretty
go, Clark,
disappointing
lad.
all round.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. Nice, solid defensive shot.
So it seems indeed palsy.
And Gunned out, simple catch taken by the wicketkeeper.
It's 2 and 3
Wow,
balls.
brilliant reactions and what a catch.
And this game isn't over. Pull nicking behind to the keeper.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
Oh well.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
They've gone up here. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of the over. 1 run coming from it. Northern Brave are 88 for 5.
2 wickets as well, Gow. Keeps taking me off. How rude.
Going with spin now.
What else we got? And bring on. Smith at the other end should be needed. Gone home still there though.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
To go on home. Will benefit.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Plugging away at this nagging length. Maybe it should go over the wicket and aim for that big massive crack in the middle of the pitch.
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Just the 1 run off. Northern Brave are 112 for 7. Eddie ready to start from the members' end. Edged it, peach of a ball. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go.
So close with that first ball of the over as well. Quite happy if he wants to give it back to Cougar line.
Misses everything.
Oh, well does the game simulate the wicket getting worse? Completely honest, not sure if there's any effect beyond visual. If it did, we really come into the
End
game
of another tidy over.
113 for 7.
with all the cracks and footmarks that would be given.
Final over of the day, and it's been a thoroughly enjoyable day's cricket. I just want to take a moment and say I, along with the team here, would like to thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, finish.
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
So we need 3 wickets and 5 balls here.
Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Needs to be a hat trick. Let's have some bounce.
Dug that out well.
So I realise they shake hands at this point, but there's a great deal of point.
End of the over. Northern Brave are 121 for 7. So that's the end of our broadcast. I hope you enjoyed the play from these two teams as much as we did. Unfortunately, nothing could separate the teams in the end, and I'd say both captains would have hoped for more. In any case, it's a fond farewell from all of us here in the commentary box. Take care.
We'll take a pit stop as we look through the highlights of this game. Really nicking him off there. Back momentarily. Oh no. We man of the match first. 1,000 Kiwi dollars heading my way. Let's head back to the main menu and I will be back momentarily. Back live for episode 84, Trophy Hunting Stig, Gilbert Driver of the evening. Colour driver, that is. We'll head. It's a fancy retreat to go and chill out between games. Blocker finished in second position in 50 over season. Not too bad. Travel to Auckland to face the Aces. Team lineup will be exactly the same. Realise Atkinson's more of a bat. Well done. Somewhat serious one. That's here. Oh, we'll put him in between us and Smith. So we're going to call tails. Winning toss 25 times by calling tails will get you trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You joined us for this match between the Auckland Aces and the Wellington Firebirds. I had an opportunity earlier to get down and check out the conditions for the day. And with the pitch looking as dry as it is, it would certainly favour batting first. I reckon there could be a lot of runs early on. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that. Not a cloud in the sky.
Tails. We won the toss? No. They're probably going to bat. We're going to bowl first.
Seems a strange decision. Really feel the conditions are going to be tricky to bat on at the start, and the openers will really have to concentrate in the early overs.
Thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between the Auckland Aces and the Wellington Firebirds. Please give the players and umpires a round of applause as they take to the field.
So Gower thinks that they should bat first, Athens thinks they should bowl first. So, who knows? Either way, it's going to be ourselves to field first.
Eddie, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Ourselves later in the innings, if at all. Oh dear.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit.
You have to fix this innings.
Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a good job I didn't go through with the drives through the covers. With Hannah being there. We got 3 runs if we can hit it leg side. Jamieson around the wicket.
Good shot, a beauty.
It's not a good shot at all with the fielder standing there. That is
Lovely shot, head over the ball, nice and compact. That'll be 4.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
End of another tidy over.
now on another former Lancashire player. He's more of the white ball shorter form.
Great
First
shot
pass,
through
but
the gap. Perfect timing.
He's
Sometimes
one of the
you've just
best
got to stop and
rated
admire
guys
batting
in
like
the
that.
squad.
Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Same again. Ideally.
Misses everything. Through the gap, great shot.
Able to get Finn back on strike.
Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. 6 runs added in the over. The Firebirds are 68 for 4. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak.
No idea who this guy's. Him on merit to start off with.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
What a lovely shot. Really good
Quite where I
timing.
was aiming
Race
for,
to
but
the boundary.
I'll certainly take it.
A
Anyway,
good
for the guy
contest here
under
at the moment. 4 off the last
gazebo.
ball. It'll be interesting to see how the
Left of
bowler can
screen.
respond.
Up there. I was thinking it was going to go, but take the 4 to the other side of the fielder.
Eddie with a great shot. Didn't overhit the ball, just beautifully timed, and that's 4 more.
That's a
What a
change
great
from
shot
being
that
Eddie
was.
there.
Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Not going to
A
be, but it is
direct
going
hit
to be
and it's gone.
2.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Gower is right.
Wow, that missed a lot.
Yeah, the bat was the thing it missed the most.
Straight to the fielder.
Break time. Come out, start the second day. Just going to continue with the spin. Something that normally happens in cricket. Actually, see the pace bowlers at this point of the game, but the game has decided spin is the option.
Shot, lent into the ball, hit through the line, 4 more.
Really was an impressive
To
shot.
play
Good
each
timing
ball on
and driven
merit
through
stick,
the
come on.
covers.
Two straight and punch through the leg side.
What a lovely shot.
Like
Flown
so.
to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
Run rate in this innings is nice.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. That's
Don't
the
read them on
over.
there.
The Firebirds are 95 for 4. Fraser coming back into the attack has done well so far.
To the wickets early on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They'll fielder either side and it's going to go to the fence.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Or just do that.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Now then, massive shout.
What? Behave.
This innings just... cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter will probably look to work the singles early on and
Let's
settle
have a
in.
look at this again. I thought it was going over, to be fair, but apparently not. Someone managed to get round 250 with that.
Eddie, left armour is coming on to
Eddie
bowl
is not
from the
bowling.
pavilion end.
This early in the innings.
The right arm medium bowlers.
See if we can actually.
The captain is going with the spinner.
See if we can stop being
Milne
lazy
coming
and
back
bowling.
on.
Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Not ideal in the slightest.
The right arm is. Eddie, the left armour is the new bowler from the grandstand end. Through the gap, great
So we
shot.
actually led by 6 at the end of the innings. I'll do about 10 more minutes of this. Call it for the night.
Nicely played, perfect timing. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a
Nice
lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Pick on me, Alan. Come on. Pulsey's enjoyed this. Again, it's a break from the norm. Alright, it'd be nice if I had some things to talk about as well as the gameplay, but it can be worked on if we stream this again.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. 6 runs added in that over. The 8.
4 runs at the other end.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning.
Oh, shut up, Gower. You'll get sanctioned.
Very good shot there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say?
It's bat first. Doesn't need to say anything.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. 3 more runs. The ace. Quick onto that in the infield. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
Can we break the partnership?
Still
All
honing
out
in on
there.
their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Big shout from the bowler.
Outside the line. Seems the right-handed Hannah back on strike for the final ball of the over.
Over completed, 4 runs added. The aces.
Aces lead by 92. 4 down in this second innings.
Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop.
Oh my word, how's that missed everything? Perfect ball.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Bowling a little too wide, and that was just driven square with incredible timing. Looking very settled now.
Too wide. Oh my
Edged,
word.
what a delivery.
Inside edge towards the boundary. Get a couple. It's going to be my last over. I think.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Eddie, bowled.
He doesn't edge that one, does he?
Eddie has been going well here. Comes back on from the pavilion end.
Maybe he's going to have a rest. Smith's going to
Smith
bowl.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Farmer's not coming into the attack at all.
Smith.
Yeah, keep bowling Smith.
Change of bowling. The left armour
No,
is coming
do
into
not
the
bring
attack.
on left arm spinner.
The right on pace. Eddie, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
No. Still not bowl. Smith's going to
Smith
come on.
back on now.
Oh, come on. Just get the last guy out, guys. Come on.
Going with spin now.
Go with spin.
Into the attack.
Atkinson coming.
There we go. This is
New
gonna
batter at the crease will look to settle in quickly and get stuck into their work.
get on with this. Target 279.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
At this point.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Firebirds are 90.
Starting the session. We are going to play shots this time.
And what a shot that is. Into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Shot. Lent into the ball. Hit through the line. 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery.
Try and hook this up before one comes around.
Oh my word, that's huge. Absolutely out the middle of the bat. A monster of a shot.
That was just an unbelievable shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Davidson also with some spin. Left arm stuff.
Shots, real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
My word, they've gotten all of that. It'll sail way back into the stands.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Oh, what a shot that is. Pick the bones out of that, and it's gone for 6.
Fastball time.
That's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. It's going to need something really special to get the breakthrough.
He's bowling in
oh
exactly
my,
the
that's
spot.
just flown off the middle.
This is getting silly now. Another 6. Just brilliant power hitting.
Shut up, enjoy that. Atkinson is now in
That's
to join
going
us.
a long way. What a shot.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way. A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
Sure will.
Flicked away, it's gone high and gone far. 6 runs.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power,
See, we can go straight or we can go around the corner again.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Scum bowling.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's worth the ticket money alone. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot.
That's a massive shot. That's going 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Shot. That's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Eddie, 6 of your best.
It's under 100.
Davidson ready to start from the grandstand end.
Davidson not 50 off 2 overs.
That's a good shot.
Proper
It's
got
just
Oldham.
full of class. Just open the face of the bat on impact and it goes all the way.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Brilliant. That will take some catching.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back there into the crowd.
That flew away. 18 from 3. It's all in the head now. This has been a great knock. Using all the shots available, plenty of boundaries, and not really giving the bowlers much of a look in. Wonderful 100.
Good shot. A beauty.
4 sixes in a row. It's proving too easy right now. There's more to come.
Straight to this time.
Beautiful. Hit through the line and a lovely extension of the arms. 6 runs.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
And what a shot that is. Into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Too much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and it just flew over the boundary.
Straight again.
This is a big appeal. LBW starts the over with the wickets.
Well, just forgot to hit the thing.
The Aces will be very happy with that wicket.
Did we get there?
That's an incredible win.
Win by
It
a
was
wicket.
touch and go, but they get the runs needed with 1 wicket to spare. Complete edge of your seat stuff.
That's the end of our broadcast. On behalf of the commentary team and Big Ant Studios, I hope you enjoy the match. And join us again soon. Thanks for playing.
Man of the match taking 5 wickets. You'd have thought the century in the final innings would have helped that. But that was Cricket 24. Originally we were going to play Fall Guys, but couldn't access the Fall Guys server, so this was our fallback game. Just want to say thank you to Paul C and anyone who's alerted this evening. Next stream will be Sunday night. Round 3 of the SRL will be at Suzuka in Japan, while round 4 will take place next Wednesday at Bahrain, I think it is. Both of those streams 9:15 at the latest, probably 9 o'clock-ish on Sunday night. That's the SRL. We're back trophy hunting next Thursday evening, 10:15 UK, where we're going to continue with Breaking Point. Probably finish that off. So YouTube will get all of those streams the following day. It'll be Monday and Thursday 1 AM UK time for the SRL. Friday midday for trophy hunting. And for YouTube, thank you and goodbye.